All right, y'all, we're gonna take my hair that looks like this and make it look like this with just a flat iron and a little bit of hair product. But first we're gonna brush it because it's been in a bun since Friday and today is Tuesday. Okay, you'll need a hairbrush, a heat protectant you can use on dry hair, your piece of shit flat iron that you've had for like 10 years, a clip, and 2 optional products, which are a texture balm and dry shampoo. I'm gonna start with the dry shampoo first so I can get it evenly distributed and then rub it into my scalp really well. It's also going to help with volume. Then you're gonna add your heat protectant all over and then brush it through so it's more evenly distributed. We're gonna work in horizontal sections instead of vertical sections because it's a lot easier to work from the bottom up. I have my iron set on 270. You really don't need it any hotter than that. To start, you're gonna rock your wrist as you move the iron down your hair. And as you see, I'm kind of opening and closing the iron so I don't get any little crease marks. But this just creates a nice natural looking wave. Once you have that bottom section complete, you can move on to the next section, which is gonna be right along your occipital, like right behind your ear. And we're gonna do the same thing that we did in the nape by rocking our wrist back and forth to create a natural wave all over. This next section, we're gonna change up what we're doing with the iron, but we are going to leave out the hairline and save that for last. In this section, we're gonna do a traditional flat iron curl, but all you really have to do is turn your wrist in one direction and pull. You don't have to do any of the weird wrapping that some people do. Make sure that you're alternating directions with the curls so they don't blend together and create one big curl. I like using a flat iron to style my hair because I can put multiple different textures in it all at the same time instead of like when you use a curling iron and you're kind of stuck with one texture. A more lived-in natural texture just looks a lot better with these more layered haircuts, in my opinion. This next section along your parietal ridge, so like your temple area, we're gonna do the rock waves all along in this section, and you can still kind of alternate directions that you're turning it to look more natural, but just make sure that you're still leaving the hairline pieces out. And then in this very top section, I'm just grabbing random pieces and either curling them or waving them. Just kind of depends on what I'm feeling at that exact moment. Okay, so now we're gonna go on to the hairline pieces. The piece right in front of my ear, I slightly wave it, and then the piece right above that, right in my temple, I'm actually curling towards my face so it'll frame in my cheekbone. So with the fringe area, you're going to split them down the middle. You're going to take the iron diagonally and actually curl them inward and towards your temple, not under towards your eyes so they don't bubble up. And we'll lay a little bit flatter towards your face with a swoop. Let everything cool down for like 5 minutes before you touch it. And I'm just gonna use my fingers to break everything apart. Once I finish that, I'm gonna use a texture balm to give the hair a little bit of frizz control with some separation. And we're done, and that took me a grand total of like 10 minutes.